Good afternoon. I'm Aziza Schuler. We are bringing you special coverage today. The Philadelphia No Kings protest is underway. Hundreds are now marching and rallying against the Trump administration and its policies. That march started at Love Park and is traveling along the parkway to the steps of the Art Museum. That is where we find CBS News Philadelphia's Nikki Dementri. She joins us live from the Art Museum steps. Nikki, what's the latest where you are?
Aziza, the rally is about an hour underway right now. It's supposed to last until 3, and you can see there are still a lot of people out here, and they are listening to several speakers. We've heard from congressmen, local activists, national activists as well. However, it is very hard. We're standing on the side near the Rocky actual statue over here, and it's pretty hard to hear the rally. So we've seen a lot of people pull out their phones, watch a live stream on that No Kings website to see everything that's going on. There is one screen that is in sort of the center of Aiken's Oval right now, but that really is it. Again, you can see just how many people are packing not just this area, but it's going a little bit down the parkway as well. As far as law enforcement is concerned, we have seen uniformed officers, bike officers, undercover officers as well, all in this area. A lot of them are on the outskirts, making sure everything is going okay. About 5 minutes ago, we did see an undercover car go through this area, as well as bike officers behind that car. We're working to figure out what exactly happened there. And I want to also mention that organizers also have their own security. It looks like here they have yellow vests on, and they are sort of doing some crowd control as well. As far as the march goes, we went from Love Park down here to the Art Museum. It took about 30 minutes or so, and that entire area was packed. Everything around us has been peaceful so far. We'll continue to keep you updated, but for now, live at the Art Museum steps, Nikki Dementri, Aziza, back to you.
Seems to be under control there. Now let's turn to CBS News Philadelphia reporter Eva Anderson, live at the No Kings protest in Norristown, Montgomery County. Eva.
Hi, Aziza. Yes, this rally just wrapped up here in Norristown. If you were to look at the street, literally 4 or 5 minutes ago, you would have seen several hundred people. People got out of here pretty quickly, probably because it is raining. But here's what happened. A peaceful protest against what organizers call a gross display of authoritarianism, including aggressive immigration tactics under President Donald Trump's administration. There were roughly 300 to 400 people outside the Montgomery County courthouse. They were chanting, dancing, cheering, calling for change. The energy was strong and unified, maybe firm and powerful is the way I would describe it. 7 speakers took the stage, including local commissioners, local lawmakers, and ACLU attorney of Pennsylvania, Steve Loney. And then he was the last speaker. They called each other in a final call of action at the end to take the energy they displayed today and take it to the polls when it comes time for them to vote. And they encourage people to also make their voices heard in their communities and even take some numbers, make a friend here today. So who knows, maybe some people left with some friends as they continue to call for change. For now, I'm Eva Anderson reporting live outside the Montgomery courthouse. Aziz, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Eva. Now, elsewhere in Montgomery County, a No Kings rally was held today in Conshohocken. People with signs gathered on both sides of Fayette Street at 4th Avenue. They held up signs in support of immigrants and against proposed cuts by the Trump administration. Let's head back to Philadelphia now. This is live. We're looking at the Ben Franklin Parkway as a loud crowd has gathered at the Art Museum to listen to speakers and protest the Trump administration. This week, President Trump pushed back on the idea that he has been acting like a king.
No Kings protests planned across the country on Saturday as well. What are your thoughts on those?
What do they call it? No Kings?
No Kings.
I don't feel like a king. I have to go through hell to get stuff approved. A king would say, I'm not going to get this. A king would have never had the California mandate to even be talking to him. He wouldn't have to call up Mike Johnson and Thune and say, fellas, you got to pull this off, and after years we get it done. No, we're not a king. We're not a king at all.
Well, today, the march is expected to have a major impact on traffic. Here's a look at some of the road closures. Eakins Oval between Kelly Drive and MLK Drive is closed. Kelly Drive inbound is closed at Fairmount Avenue. All lanes on the Ben Franklin Parkway from 18th Street to Eakins Oval are closed. That includes the closure of cross streets. 2200 and 2300 Ben Franklin Parkway and its cross streets are closed as well. Spring Garden Street is closed from Pennsylvania Avenue to the Parkway, and 23rd Street is closed from Pennsylvania Avenue to the Parkway. Now, both directions of Kelly Drive are also closed from Eakins Oval to Sedgley Drive. And finally, the Spring Garden Street Bridge inbound is closed. Now, this week, city officials emphasized they are prepared for the event and want people to protest peacefully.
The Philadelphia Police Department will maintain public safety and order in our streets and in our neighborhoods because that's their mission and that's their duty.
There will not be charges brought in relation to what I anticipate will be nonviolent protest activity that is protected by the Constitution I swore to uphold.
Well, thank you for joining us for our special coverage today. I'm Aziza Schuler. Our crews will be monitoring the situation in Center City through the day. You'll find the latest on air and online at cbsphiladelphia.com. Have a great day.